we're just talking cutting width strategies on the Singer Elite SE017. And as we go through all these video tutorials, I'm going to talk about one thing people ask me about is removing the knife. So if they don't want it to cut, they just take it out of commission. And I'm going to say that is a big no-no, especially as a beginner. And honestly, even though I'm an expert, even I don't remove my knife if I don't want to cut off anything. So if I want to just kind of not lose any fabric along the edge, what I'm going to do is guide the fabric right next to the knife. Let it be your visual guide. That's what it is to me. So I'm noticing quickly, am I cutting something off? Am I not cutting something off? Is my fabric going right beside the knife? Now, if I don't want to cut something off, that is super easy to guide. Now, I am a fan of cutting just a little bit off, like less than 1/8 of an inch, but so that what is cut is actually a strand of fabric, not just fluff that I'm shaving off the edge. What it will do is it'll keep your serger cleaner. So that is actually a thing to do. Will it really make a difference if you shave off a little bit? Maybe if you're doing a quilt and those blocks or shapes that your pieces that are going together. And yes, whatever you do, you just need to do it consistently when you're working with quilt blocks. Now, here's the reason you don't want to remove the knife. Now, you can move it out of your way, like for threading or cleaning, but what you want to do is make sure it comes all the way back and clicks into place like that, because if this is up and out of the way, here's what happens. Your fabric might drift a little further than the knife would have cut the fabric. If your fabric drifts, it is going to get in the way of the upper looper, and at a high rate of speed that the machine is running, that could be dangerous to the machine. The looper, if it gets stabbed through the fabric, it's going to pull and yank and keep going, and before you know it, you can actually break that upper looper. So I'm a fan of just saying, if you don't want to cut anything off, just use that as a guide. So I'm going to slide that right back in because, again, I don't need it out at all. And then I can just guide it right by the knife. All right, that should save you a trip to your local service department, and they will be happy that you didn't break your serger by doing something you probably shouldn't have done in the first place. All right, enjoy the rest of the videos. We've got lots of tips and tricks along the way to help you master your Singer serger.